Just a silly little man in his DoorDash bag, taking over the world one day at a time. Can we get to $200 before 3 o'clock today? Woo, good morning. Let's step into the ice box that is our office and start the day. We're on a $30 Instacart. I just accepted it. Let's go. It is cold outside. What's that say? 5 degrees. Oh, Lord, it feels like 0 degrees. All right, we're at our local grocery chain Schnucks. We're chopping for 2 individuals. And let's get this day started. While everybody else is staying cozy in the house, we'll come out here and we'll make some money. All right, that took a lot longer than it needed to. These 2 items, well, that's up at the front. Or that, oh, hold up, refrigerated dessert. Okay, no, that's gonna be in the freezer ice cream anyways. I don't know, I thought it was gonna be in the front. And then that item they don't have, so a lot longer than it needed to, but let's go. Sometimes when you do these shopping pays, there's always an item or two that take you, it took me 5 minutes to find one item. That's why it's, that was just a very random item, something I never heard of before. And then this one, I don't see anywhere over here, but I'm not gonna waste time. If there's not a substitution, I will refund it and keep it moving. So look at DoorDash real quick. We talked about this new dynamic peak pay. So there's dynamic peak pay in the zone I'm in now, downtown. I'm about 500 feet away from Webster Groves. There's no dynamic peak pay there. But don't you think that the roads and everything should be... DoorDash makes no sense sometimes. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh with these peak pays, dynamic peak pays. Now this next one, we gotta shop it quick. It's only 20 items. We should be okay. The last Schnucks I went to was no line. This Schnucks sometimes has a line. We'll see what we get, but I like it because it's basically gonna put us at almost 50 bucks for just, you know, an hour, in under 2 hours. So, and we haven't even hit lunchtime yet, so it's a win for me. All right, let's pull up to the second Schnucks of the day. No honey buns. Fantastic. Bailey's. Not bad. We got one more thing to get and we are done in 10 minutes. Not bad. We were here yesterday and the line was crazy. I did a video on it. There's no line today. So that's fantastic. Easy shop. What a difference a day makes, man. What a difference. Look at no line at all. Walking right up to the front. This is fantastic. It's so cold out. Nobody wants to do anything. I love it. Easy money. All right, the reason sometimes with Instacart, I can't show you the screenshots because I don't take a screenshot, because when an order comes in, if it looks good, I accept it. And I don't want to take the chance of trying to hit that screenshot button and then it goes away, because that's happened to me many times, right? So I'll show you at some point in this video, you're going to see the earnings totals and the breakdown and all that good stuff. You're just going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. If you like those kind of numbers, you're going to have to wait till when I show them to you. But I will say that was really easy. We're talking 20 minutes from beginning to end. I'm going to drop these off. They live super close. And we're talking 20 minutes, 20 bucks. It's so cold out that my mustache hairs are frozen. All right, the instructor said to call and I'll come outside. It's an apartment building, 4-family flat, and the front door is locked. I called twice. Nobody answered. I left it outside and I took a picture. None of the items are really going to be compromised by leaving that outside. It was a really small order. I'm not going to sit out there and I'm not going to keep calling. What would y'all do in that situation? It's super cold. I did what she wanted in the instructions. I took a picture, protected myself in the app, keep it pushing. We're 1.5 miles away from the second customer. This order is also really small. They're both really small. And we'll drop that off and we'll continue. Now I'm going to turn DoorDash on right now because we're 3 minutes away. So I'll turn DoorDash on with you guys in live time on the video and see if we get anything good. So very busy. Okay, I haven't turned it on yet. It's the first time today. There is a promo. Oh, let's see what the promo is now. Oh, now there is dynamic peak pay for $1. I'll show y'all what that looks like if we happen to get one. We'll see what we get. And I'll show you what we get. All right, first order on DoorDash, $17.25. I'll take a screenshot. 5 miles, 2 items. 17 bucks for 5 miles. Yep, taking that all day long. And that's perfect timing because we're getting ready to drop this order off. We'll round out the first 2 hours at 50 bucks. And then we're going to start the next hour with a $17 that will not take us long. Bravo. Let's drop this off. Easy 20 bucks. All right, from PetSmart, we're picking up Purina Pro Plan Savor Shredded Blend Adult, blah, 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 35-pound bag. And an Iams Cat Tuna something. Anyways, and here's the earnings on Instacart, $50.91. Ooh, that second order wound up going up to $22.30. So I think, order A, I think the first customer might have added that $2 tip. You guys see that? I'll put a screenshot. I think that first customer, there might not have been a tip on there, and then they added that flat 2 at the end. I'll take it. So not bad earnings for a really kind of late morning into lunch from 9 to 11, 50 bucks. Not a bad way to start the day. And then we're obviously going to add this 17, so we'll be at 67.50, 67.51, no, 67.68 with the change, I think. So not bad, not bad. We're going to stay out. I don't know how long this video will be, but I want to just do a little bit of a ride along, show you guys what I see in St. Louis on a Tuesday. I know Tuesdays a lot of days that you guys take off. It can be slow. In St. Louis, that hasn't been my experience. You know, it is what it is. But I knew today, it being cold, some of the schools had a late start or no start. I expected the stores not to be busy because they were busy last night, right? Anticipation for the weather. And then not to have a lot of traffic. And that's a good thing. And I thought we'd see some decent opportunities, right? Now, we're still going to see some traffic. I've seen some really bad Instacarts, but the first DoorDash we saw was definitely a good one. That miles to money ratio, the cash, and then where it leaves me, can't be much better than that for me. Now, for all my people out there that are considering this kind of work and here we go. They're adding one. Look, we're walking in the PetSmart. Old Chop Suey is across the parking lot there. 0.6, so basically what we're doing is we have to go that direction. See the navigation? That gray one is with the PetSmart drop-off. That's on the way. So absolutely I'll go to the parking lot across the way for $7. What I was saying was, if you're considering doing this part-time, think about this. Let's say you can trade 3 hours of your week, okay? 3 hours of every week. Let's keep it realistic here. And you can make 60 to 70 bucks in, let's say, 3 hours. Okay, I think that's reasonable. I don't think that's setting too high of a bar. If you do that every week for the rest of 2024, I want you to calculate. You're trading a little bit of your time, 3 hours a week. How much you could, and if you saved all that money, where would you be in 2025 to start? I want you to think about that. If you're having money troubles and you're like, I don't know about doing DoorDash, or I don't know about, add 3 hours to your week. If you're full-time and you struggle, add an extra 3 hours to your week. Put that money to the side. Don't touch it. And start 2025 off with a nice nest egg. Items secured. So we just left PetSmart and the Chop Suey is right there. Oh, right there, across the street. Chop Suey. So leave it. All right, there we go. All right, so to leave it outside by the blue front main door. I'll show you guys this dynamic pay. It should pop up here in a minute. So it shows up as peak pay, but it's dynamic pay. I guess it's kind of the same thing. Anyways, quick, easy $7. Let's go drop off this dog stuff. All right, we just dropped that off. First order, $15.29. We're in a downtown zone technically. $15.29, 2.8 miles. Taking me back in the direction I want to go, south. Duh, we're taking that order. Now, this particular Papa John's has a crazy base pay. Now, there is a dollar whatever, dynamic pay. And obviously we're getting $2 base, so 3. This Papa John's, the last 4 times I picked up from that Papa John's, had a $12 base pay. That's why you're seeing $15 for that low miles. It is what it is. Now, what we're hoping for with that crazy base pay that they have there, it's wild, I know. I talked about this already. If you know, you know. I want them to stack it with something that would, in the mileage would be fine. But if they stack it, then this is a really, really fantastic run and a really good way to round up this hour. It's a gas station right here that the Papa John's is close. Very, very, very close. I'm going to pump a little bit of gas and give them an opportunity to make sure this order's ready, but also for them to stack another one, okay? So I'm going to do that right now. Let's see if it works. All right, we're pulling up right now. They did not add an additional order, which it is what it is. I'm kind of surprised they didn't because this Papa John's usually is pretty busy, but it's all good. All right, I want to show you guys this base pay in real time because when you know, you know. 12 bucks. $12, $1 peak pay, $2.29 tip. $12. Find a good base pays in your market. Ooh. Now, we're not taking this one. $6.25, 4.3. That's not horrible, but that's a McDonald's on, let's see, let's zoom in. Well, I'm not taking it. I'm going to decline that because that's trash. But anyways, when you know, you know. Great base pay can be out there. Now, here's the question. Do I just sit in front of that Papa John's and just become a Papa John's delivery driver? Because right now I'm getting $13 in base pay, irregardless of a tip. That's crazy. Now, I'm not going to do that because I don't like the Instacart offers in this particular area. So I'll drive back to where I like to be. But I do know now, if I get something taking me in this direction, then yeah, I'll be around here and I'll do that. Right? But I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna do it. Not a bad strategy, but I'd rather be over in this direction versus that direction. But that could be a strategy for some of you guys out there. Just putting that out there. So we're 3 hours in, it's 12 o'clock, and we're at $90. Another order coming in. Let me pull over, show you guys this one. I think we're getting, listen, I'm not gonna make the video about, listen. Screenshot, 1750, 6.5 miles, 2 orders, sauce on the side. Absolutely, because look, it's taking us back to our zone. So when you're doing orders, okay, and it pulls you into another zone, like the Webster Grove, let me accept this, like the Webster Groves PetSmart took us to downtown zone, but those zones are closed. A lot of you guys don't like to do that because, oh, I don't want to drive back and then they won't send me orders. They will send you orders when you're not in your zone, taking you back to your zone. It happens to me all the time. Don't be afraid. If the cash flow's good, if the order makes sense, take the money. They will send you something going back to your area. It's not always going to be great, but I mean, $17.50 for that mileage, 2 orders, one merchant, absolutely all day long. So we're going to be at 107 bucks after we drop these off. All right, that's the spot. Calzone, sauce on the side, Tower Grove. Yeah, no problem. Just a silly little man in his DoorDash bag, taking over the world one day at a time. All right, back on the Instacart vibe. So we're getting ready to drop off this second sauce on the side order. And then this popped up on Instacart. I looked at it for a little while. The items at Aldi are insignificant to me. So I know it's like 20 something items or maybe 30 items and like 40 units. That's so easy to shop. It's only one shop, one customer. The mileage is very low. They only live almost not even 3 miles away from the Aldi. And I'm going to be close to the Aldi when I drop off this. DoorDash is 22 and some change. That'll put us at 130 for the day. I took it. Absolutely. So I got one waiting in the queue, minimizing our downtime today. I like that. I don't want to sit around and just wait for the perfect order. I'm taking things that are decent, good. The cash flow's good. It's not going to take me a lot of time all day long. There's also a promo on Instacart, 5 batches and you get like guaranteed 56 bucks. This will be our 3rd batch. What that's going to do is probably going to, the last order I do on Instacart is probably going to add about 7 to 8 bucks. So that's fine. All right, we got an Aldi on Instacart. We got one coming in on DoorDash. Let's see if it's worth it. $9.50, 1.5. The same Aldi. It is 7 items, low items, so that meets the criteria there. And it's going in the same general area. So I'm gonna add this $9.50. Shop it at the same time. Let me accept it. There we go, $9.50. Same Aldi. I'm adding 7 items to this batch. We're stacking Instacart, DoorDash. 7 items is low. If this was a lot of items, I'd probably pass on it for $9.50, right? But because it's low items, 7 items is nothing. I'm gonna add that to this shop. We're gonna add $9 with the 22 on Instacart. The mileage is insignificant. It's going in the same general area. Very easy. Let's go. Hello, Aldi. This will put us at 140 after we do these 2 orders. Not bad. All right, getting that garlic toast right now. They got to get it for me because it's in the back. 16 minutes. There's the DoorDash, 7 items. There's the Instacart. Very easy. 16 minutes. All right, on our way to drop off this DoorDash Aldi with the 7 items. 2 minutes away. We just left the Aldi. It was on the way to where the Instacart Aldi customer was. Couldn't find, there were a couple of soups we couldn't find on the Instacart, and there was a Salisbury steak. So that Instacart's gonna go from 22 probably down to 21 or 20 and some change, unless she tipped a flat amount. Most people tip off percentage. It is what it is. She didn't want any substitutions. She wanted a refund. So that's gonna go down a little bit, which sucks. I don't like that about Instacart, but I'm not gonna, you know, I looked. It is what it is. So let's drop these off. We'll be at 100, almost at 140, and we'll continue on with the ride along. I almost forgot to say, they tried to send me 2 different Aldis while I was shopping the DoorDash Aldi. One was for $5.50 for 30-something items. Obviously, that's a decline. The other one, $9 for 50 items. Or so. It was like both of them were just bad. And it's hard to do 3, especially if they're going in different directions. So obviously, both of those are declines. But I do keep it, you know, if it would have been like 1 or 2 items going in like the same area, then I'm going to take those. But neither one of those ones they tried to add were good at all. We're here. Let's drop them off. All right, show you guys that payout on the DoorDash. $4 tip, $9.50. Thank you very much. On to the Instacart drop-off. And the Instacart drop-off is only 8.3 miles. Oh, 2.3, 8 minutes away. Okay, getting ready to drop off an Instacart. We got this one right here. 2 orders, Aldi, DoorDash, 24.50, 4.9 miles, going in the direction I want to go. A lot of items, 66 between 2 people. But Aldi, as you saw, I just shopped, what, 48 plus the 7, 50-something items or units, whatever, in 16 minutes. So this will take me maybe 20 minutes. 24.50, love the cash flow at this time at 1:30. Absolutely. I accepted that all day long. We'll drop this Instacart, go right back to the Aldi. Really quick, $24.50. I know some of y'all be like, 66 items, Pedro. That's crazy. I shop 66 items like that. All right, so that last order, yeah, went down to $20.79. It is what it is. So you guys tell me, you shopping 66 items at Aldi for $24.50? If you know your market, you know your stores, and you know, hey, you know what? At most, that's gonna, you know, from beginning to end, maybe from, you know, now until I drop it off is 45 minutes to make $24.50 at this time of day when the order volume is going to be low. You're going to see a lot of maybe bad orders. You're not going to see a lot of catering. You're not going to see a lot of large orders at this time of day. Why not take that cash flow? This will put us at $162 at about $2.15 by the time we're done with this. Yes or no, would you do that? I'll put this screenshot here. So you see the first order is 27 and then 9 items. So there's a lot of items that are like 5 of this, 9 of that. Those are way easier. So this is going to take us less time to shop than I initially thought. Customer A, customer B. Or that's A, that's B. All right, getting ready to drop off this second one. We'll be there at 2:26. Not bad. Took us pretty quick to drop those off. But look at my hands. Well, y'all can't really see the sun. My hands are like so dry and chapped, they're almost gonna bleed. Dealing with all these paper bags. Look at that. And then it's cold out and you're oh my, I gotta get lotion on these bad boys before my hands fall off. Look at that. I've never had my hands like this, ever. You guys see? Look, that is bad. All right, here's the final payout. Next order, $8 plus, 2 miles, screenshot, boom. Yeah, Papa John's, $8 plus. Hopefully this is a banger. I don't know. I mean, I'm taking it, obviously, all day long. And as you see, we are right down the street from the Papa John's. So we were at 162. So let's put us at 170. We've been out for we've had the app on for 5.5 hours. This will put us at 170 plus. On our way to 200. Pretty quick. All right, that order went up to $9.19. We snagged a $15 Aldi. We're going back to Aldi for 15 bucks. Let's do it. 8 minutes. All right, we should have $15 more. Now we're at $38.45 in batch pay on Instacart if you're following along. I think it was 56 or something of guaranteed. So basically the next order from Instacart's definitely going to add some value. So if the base pays $7, that'll be 38 and 7 is 45. We're going to add about an extra $9 or $10 on top of, and the tip. So the next Instacart order we accept is going to put us over 200 bucks. Let's go. And we just literally accepted it as we're driving off. So here it is right here. It was 10 bucks. I didn't screenshot it because it's 1 mile, 1 item, Schnucks. I'm about a mile away from the Schnucks. We'll shop 1 item and we'll drive a mile to the customer. The base, the base pay on this was 8 bucks. I saw it, so I think it's like a $2 tip. So basically, we're gonna get another 11 or it doesn't matter. This puts us over 200 because this order is gonna wind up being, I think, close to 20 bucks for 1 mile and 1 item. I'll show you guys that at the end. We'll do a small recap. Let's go. That's what we're picking up. A case of beer. Easy. The time is 3:18. We started at 9 o'clock. Not bad. I do have a sneaky suspicion that it's going to be busy in here at this point. Earlier today, yeah, I can see the line, but it's all good. This is gonna be the last one. Start a video with a DoorDash bag, end the video with a bush, case of bush. All right, here's our totals on DoorDash, followed by our totals on Instacart. The last one, there you go, batch earnings 5702. I'm not sure how that works. It doesn't matter. So the promotion added $10.15. That last order paid us over 20 bucks, right? Because it was $10.69, and when you add in the 10 for the promotion, it was like a $21 run. Didn't take long at all. I had to wait in the line. Not bad. 107 on Instacart, 100 and something on DoorDash, 207. I mean, video wrapped. If you made it to the end, let me know in the comments. This is a ride along. Hadn't done one in a little time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's extra long video. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. Why you ain't subscribed to the channel? I see y'all watching. Support the channel. That's the way you could do it. Thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Pretty good day today. Pretty good day. And I'm not done. Today's a $300 day. Easy. We haven't even hit dinner time yet. I'll see you guys tomorrow.